Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're diving deep into how you can master your reactions with Stoicism. In life's challenges, we often react impulsively, letting emotions dictate our decisions. But the ancient wisdom of Stoicism teaches us to pause, reflect, and respond with mindfulness. Imagine responding to stress without being controlled by anger or fear. Stoicism empowers us to shift from reactive behavior to intentional, thoughtful responses, bringing peace and clarity. The power to choose your response is in your hands, and Stoicism can unlock this potential for lasting change. Stick around as we uncover 10 life-changing Stoic lessons on transforming your reactions into meaningful responses. Number 10. Recognize what you can control. The first step toward transforming a reaction into a response is acknowledging what is truly within your control. In life, we often waste energy trying to control situations and people outside of our influence. Stoicism teaches that the only thing you can control is your reaction to the world around you, your thoughts, emotions, and actions. By recognizing this, you begin to free yourself from unnecessary stress and frustration. Once you identify what's truly in your hands, your ability to respond with calmness and clarity skyrockets. Stoicism frees us from this burden by focusing on what truly matters, how we respond to the challenges life throws at us. It's all about focusing on the one thing you have full control over your inner state. Number 9. Cultivate emotional detachment. How many times have you reacted out of impulse, only to feel regret afterward? Stoicism encourages emotional detachment, which doesn't mean suppressing your emotions, but rather observing them without letting them dictate your actions. This practice enables you to respond with logic and rationality instead of knee-jerk reactions. By detaching yourself from emotional impulses, you create the mental space needed to make better decisions. In moments of stress, think about the opportunity you have to pause and consider your response. By mastering emotional detachment, you'll find that you can navigate even the most challenging situations with calm and composure, instead of falling prey to fleeting emotions that cloud your judgment. Stoicism teaches you to use your mind, not your emotions, as the guiding force. Number 8. Practice reflection. What if you could gain clarity before acting in moments of tension? One of the most powerful practices in Stoicism is reflection. Before responding to a situation, take a step back and evaluate your thoughts and emotions. In that pause, you'll find the clarity needed to respond with wisdom and not reactionary frustration. Ask yourself, is this reaction in line with my values? By reflecting before reacting, you create the space necessary to respond with wisdom and integrity. Instead of rushing into a reaction, reflection helps you align your response with your long-term goals and deeper truths, rather than giving in to momentary impulses. In this quiet space of reflection, you'll discover new strength and self-mastery. Number 7. Focus on virtue, not outcomes. Stoicism teaches that we should focus on developing virtue such as wisdom, courage, and justice, rather than obsessing over external outcomes. Imagine a world where your sense of peace isn't dependent on winning or achieving success. By shifting your focus from the result to your own moral character, you remove the emotional charge from outcomes and respond with integrity, regardless of the circumstances. When you prioritize virtue over results, your responses become rooted in authenticity and calm. When we prioritize virtue over results, our responses become more thoughtful, measured, and grounded in principles, not fear or desire for approval. Practicing virtue allows you to transcend the fleeting emotions of success and failure, and instead focus on what truly matters, living a life of integrity. Number 6. Reframe negative situations. Every obstacle presents an opportunity to grow. Instead of seeing challenges as setbacks, Stoicism urges us to view them as valuable lessons. When faced with adversity, practice reframing the situation by asking, "What can I learn from this?" By reframing challenges through the lens of growth, you shift your mindset from victimhood to empowerment. This shift in perspective allows you to approach difficult situations with a sense of purpose and resilience, transforming your response from one of resistance to one of opportunity. Every hardship you face is an opportunity to refine your character. By embracing this Stoic mindset, you'll become the kind of person who finds value in even the most difficult experiences. Number 5. Embrace impermanence. What if you could view difficult situations as temporary rather than permanent? The Stoics remind us that everything in life is transient. No matter how intense the pressure or how overwhelming the challenge, everything will pass in time. Embracing this truth encourages us not to react impulsively to temporary discomforts, but instead to endure and respond with patience. Recognizing the impermanence of our circumstances helps us avoid emotional outbursts and encourages us to cultivate a balanced and wise response. When we understand that everything is fleeting, we become more at peace with life's ups and downs. This mindset frees us from the emotional turbulence that often accompanies moments of crisis, allowing us to navigate them with greater ease and wisdom. Number 4. Develop self-discipline. Could self-discipline be the key to a calm, focused life? A cornerstone of Stoic philosophy is the development of self-discipline, especially in our reactions. You build the mental fortitude needed to respond thoughtfully, not react impulsively. Imagine how different your life would be if every decision you made was grounded in self-control rather than knee-jerk emotions. Through daily practice, you can increase your ability to choose your responses with intention and clarity, ultimately leading to a more peaceful and balanced life. Self-discipline becomes your anchor in the storm of life, preventing you from being tossed around by every emotional wave. Number 3. Practice acceptance of fate. How would your life change if you accepted whatever happens with grace rather than fighting against it? According to Stoicism, much of our suffering comes from resisting the natural course of events. Rather than reacting with anger or frustration when things don't go your way, Stoicism encourages acceptance. By practicing the concept of amor fati, the love of one's fate, you learn to embrace life as it unfolds, trusting that each moment contributes to your growth. This acceptance doesn't mean passive resignation. Rather, it's about accepting what you cannot control while focusing on how you respond to it. By embracing life as it is, you'll stop wasting energy on things beyond your reach. Number 2. Live according to nature. What if the secret to peaceful responses was living in harmony with nature? By exercising control over your desires, impulses, and emotions, the Stoics believed that we should align our actions with the natural world and the laws of nature. By living in accordance with nature, we learn to go with the flow rather than resist life's natural rhythms. When we react impulsively to situations, we are often out of sync with the world around us. Living with nature's wisdom means recognizing the ebb and flow of life and responding in a way that promotes harmony rather than resistance. Stoicism teaches us that the more in tune we are with nature, the better equipped we are to respond rather than react. Life becomes smoother and more balanced when we stop fighting the flow and start moving with it. Number 1. Cultivate the power of rational thought. At the heart of Stoicism lies the belief that human beings have the ability to reason. What if the key to transforming your reactions lies in honing the power of your mind? The Stoics believed that reason was our most powerful tool for navigating life. By cultivating the ability to think critically and logically, you can move from reactive emotional outbursts to thoughtful responses. The more you train your mind, the less controlled you are by your emotions. Rational thought helps us pause in the heat of the moment, giving us the space to choose our response rather than being enslaved by our instincts. The more we use reason to guide our responses, the more we gain control over our lives. The power to respond calmly and intelligently is available to you if you can learn to use it. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this deep dive into Stoic philosophy, hit the like button and subscribe for more content. Stay tuned for more insights and timeless wisdom to help you navigate life's challenges with grace and wisdom.